Hi, welcome. Thanks for joining me. On this episode of Build Your Own, we're going to build, price, and option the 2018 Mazda CX-5. But before we do that, it looks good, doesn't it? Before we do that, real quick, a couple of things. First, number one, if you find this review, this build and price review helpful or entertaining, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. I'd really appreciate it, and it'd be a great way for you to pay it forward if you liked it. It's an easy way to pay it forward. Secondly, and you probably noticed this from the title, that this vehicle, I'm doing a series of 5 vehicles that would make good Uber or Lyft vehicles. Or in general, if you just like the vehicle, the review is for that as well. But I put together 5 vehicles. This is one of them. This is my last video, actually, of the 5. All right. Of the 5 vehicles that I think would make good Lyft or Uber vehicles. They're affordable. Nobody breaks the bank over 40 grand. They're good, solid vehicles. You get a lot of car for the money, a lot of tech. So with that said, let's jump into this one. Here's how this is going to work. We're going to go through these tabs: trims, gallery, features, specs. We're not looking at special offers and whatever else is. We're not looking at these either. But we're going to go through all these so that way we can really familiarize ourselves with the 2018 CX-5. And that way we can see what really comes on all of this, on this car. This car comes in 3 trim levels. We're going to look at each trim level in detail, and then we're going to build and price. We're going to build out each trim level, and I'm going to save the PDF of each build, and I'm going to put the link in the description below. So you can grab the link right now to these builds. There's 3 of them. So let's get into this. All right, so the trim levels, pick your style. There's 3 of them. So it starts at the Sport. The Sport starts at $24,150. It's got the Mazda Connect infotainment system and 17-inch alloy wheels. And it comes with available iActive all-wheel drive, meaning it's available. It's not standard. It's an option. All right. We can come over here to the Touring. It starts for basically a couple grand more. Heated front seats and a dual zone automatic climate control, and you still got a pop for the all-wheel drive. The Grand Touring is the big dog. It takes quite a big jump, over a $3,000 jump, but it includes its notables are a power rear liftgate and the Mazda navigation system, and you still got a pop for the all-wheel drive. We're going to come back to the details here in a minute, but let's come down and look at the rest of this page real fast. So they've got colors, and speaking of colors, I have to say that what's the name of this? The Soul Red Crystal. There's got to be the most popular color because everybody does this color. I have a neighbor. His wife, he drives a little Miata. She drives, I think, a Mazda 6 or something like that. They're both this color. They're both this color. All the ones I usually see on the road, I see a lot of them in this color. We're not doing ones in this color. I'm telling you that right now. Let's see what the Snowflake White looks like. Do they show that? Oh, it's down here. It's not up there. It's down here. All right. Well, anyway, let's get a better look at that red. There it is. Snowflake White. The Machine Gray. And then you got a silver. You got a black. You got a deep crystal blue. And then you got this other mica blue. All right. Let's take a look at the interior, too. Wow. Their interior looks pretty upscale. It's pretty upscale looking. It's got the black leatherette. Sure does look good, though, doesn't it? Silk beige, and then they've got their leather with the red stitching and the parchment. That's attractive, isn't it? iActive Sense Safety Innovations. Confidence now comes standard. Regardless of trim level, safety is paramount on all CX-5s. Feel the confidence that comes with standard advanced blind spot monitoring and rear cross-traffic alert, featuring sophisticated radar and additional technologies that give you a sixth sense for safety. Let's learn more about that. Let's learn more about that right now. So there's that red. I told you they love that red. So in 17, it was a top safety pick. This car. Let's find out about this. iActive Sense, an approach to safety, uses milliwave radars and cameras to keep you in tune with your surroundings while keeping you focused on the road. Get maximum confidence and enjoyment out of your driving knowledge. These available systems are constantly working. All right, let's find out about the systems. Active safety technology helps the driver prevent accidents by supporting his or her ability to predict or avoid hazards. Okay. They're not telling us anything yet. Pre-collision safety technology. There's that red. Pre-collision safety technology helps reduce the severity of collisions when one becomes unavoidable. All right. Passive safety technology. They include rigid Skyactiv body with ring structure, seatbelt with pre-tensioner and low limiter, and anti-intrusion brake pedal, SRS airbag systems, and more. Okay. Intelligent transport systems. As we continue to invest in in life-saving safety technology, what are they doing? Okay, it's just other stuff. Intelligent transport systems. It reduces accidents and congestion by receiving and transmitting information about the location of pedestrians and other cars, then relaying it to the drivers. Okay, that's cool. I've heard about other cars doing that, and other cars talking to other cars too. Then they've got some stuff on design and innovation. Okay, they didn't really say too much on that page. I think we're going to get more out of this section right here. Design. Let's click on this. Let's see, Kodo design. We're not going to read this whole thing, but it's their design language. All right, it's their design language that they're basically talking about, and the cars are attractive. Then they've got what? Driver-centric interior, a connection from every first touch. And this whole design thing is what they're saying is what's setting Mazdas apart from the other brands, and they do have a distinct styling. They've got a philosophy behind Mazda's human-centric design for crafting the interior. Right, it is very attractive. It looks good. Looks very BMW to me, especially with this with their infotainment system sticking up right there. Definitely looks very BMW. Soul red crystal paint. They love it. They love the paint. They love the paint. It's a unique 3-layer paint process. So it's their big deal. It's their big deal paint, and that's why you see it a lot. Utility, the available power rear liftgate they offer. Let's see the full features. Let's just jump right to the features. Let's see. Got a heads-up display, active driving display with available intuitive active driving display. Mazda Connect, superior sound. So what's that all about? The Bose sound system, right? And what is that? A 10-speaker system, center point with 2 audio pilot with system with Centerpoint 2 and Audio Pilot 2. All right, gotcha. I like both systems. They're always very nice. Mazda Connect. Now, what's this all about? Full color display. They don't really say anything. Helps you navigate a multitude of infotainment functions. Okay, so that's just the system that they call it. Everything is tucked in there. Everybody's got to call it something. They call theirs Mazda Connect. The active driver display. Gives you vital information such as vehicle stats, current speed, route guidance, and that's all projected onto the windshield, and it's done in a very nice way too. I like it. I love how your your speed limit's up there. I love that stuff. You don't have to take your eyes off the road, and oftentimes you can't see those signs these days. Technology. What do they got here? Let's learn a little bit about technology. Tell us about the Skyactiv. It is the center Mazda driving experience consisting of the body and chassis. The framework incorporates ultra-high tensile strength steel in critical areas to help make it lighter yet stronger, ultimately making for a more enjoyable drive. Okay, Skyactiv technology, Skyactiv vehicle dynamics with G vectoring control, a subtle technology standard on the CX-5. Right, it's designed to help achieve a smoother, less fatiguing drive when cornering. On initial turn-in and throughout, the system works seamlessly by adjusting power delivery and shifting vehicle weight. Wow. So they're really making the driving experience just that much better, making you a better driver. Right? What's the engine deals? The engine technology shuts down to, it's got cylinder deactivation and stuff like that to what? Meet fuel regulation requirements. That's what that's really all about. Okay, cool stuff. Exterior, form and function. What do we got? We're not going to find out any more about that red crystal paint, I'm telling you right now. The available power liftgate, right? It's really attractive in there too. Opens and closes at your command with either the available Mazda Advance key or a button located inside the driver's cabin, plus a standard easy release 40-20-40 split rear seat back. Okay, seat up to 5, and almost 60 cubic feet of cargo space. Good deal. What about safety? Well, we already learned about that safety. Here's that rear cross traffic alert. We know how that is. When you're backing up, if somebody's coming, this is great when you're at the shopping mall or at the grocery store. We know that deal. The smart city brake. Now, what's this? When traveling at low speeds, this system detects objects ahead. If an impact is predicted, the system will adjust the brake pads closer to the disc. How about just slowing the vehicle down? Faster braking or applying the brakes if you're unable to do it. Okay, cool. It answered my question. It said it did do that. Advanced blind spot monitoring. Standard radar sensors when objects are in your left or right blind spots. They also warn you when fast approaching vehicles are about to enter your blind spot. So if somebody's climbing on you quick, speeding from behind, also very cool. Haven't heard anybody talk about that one. So that's a new technology I haven't heard any other manufacturer talk about besides these guys. So what's the smart brake? When traveling at speeds above 10 miles an hour, this system helps sense traffic ahead and alerts when braking is immediately necessary. If the sensor determines that a collision is unavoidable, guess what? It automatically engages the brakes. There's more. What's this? Adaptive front lighting. Especially designed to help you see around corners. Very cool. What's the next one? High beam control. And then lane departure warning. Right? That's cool. And that works at speeds approximately 37 miles an hour or higher. Lane keep assist. It'll even pull you back into the lane if you get out of it, it seems like. Rear cross traffic, we already read about that. Blind spot, we got that already. They got a lot of tech. Are we ready to build? Let's look at specs really quick. We're almost ready to build. Look at specs. Engine and mechanics. Here's what I want to find out. I want to find out about these engines. So the engine makes 187 horsepower way up here, and it makes this little bit of torque way up here. It's not strong. But to be honest with you, a lot of these engines in this class are not strong. But there are a couple of cars. In this grouping of 5 that make good Uber or Lyft vehicles that do have some pretty good motors. All right. I'm not impressed with this one, but it's fine. You know, it'll get you down the road, and it does what it needs to do. Now, this is the standard car. This is the standard one, the Sport. And it comes with the Skyactiv Sense package, right? Lane departure warning, radar cruise control, smart brake support, rain sensing wipers. And you can get that Soul Red, but we're going to get the Snowflake. All right, so we can see what that's all got. I just want to see what the base... I want to see what the base model had. We don't need to look through the specs of the other ones. I just want to see what the base, because sometimes people are buying at the base. And let's see what the bare minimum is. Oh, like an interior. Because if you look in the interior, that's when you can see what kind of tech, right? It still comes with push button start, cruise control. Does it have daytime running lights? I don't see anything about that. Seating trim. It's got cloth seats. Here's your tech. So it's got 7-inch display, Bluetooth with audio capability, rear view camera, Mazda Connect, Pandora apps, Stitcher, SMS text, USB, steering wheel mounted controls, instrumentation. Got a lot of stuff. Shoulder room, hip room, all that good stuff. Yeah, the car comes with a lot. I think we're ready to build them. Let's get over to the build. Let's start with the Sport. Let's start with the read more. All right, it's going to give us the highlights. Right? I guess all of them. I'm not going to read them all, but I'll scroll through them one last time. If you want to pause the video at any point so you can look at everything, you can. Right? Just to go over everything. Right? Not a bad deal. Yeah, there's those daytime running lights, but they're not LED though. They're just regular. But that's still cool. Every car has the latch system. It's got a tire pressure monitor. That's cool. It's got that smart city brake. We just read about it. 2 USBs, push start, rear cam, air conditioning, SMS text, Pandora. It's got a lot. You're getting a lot. For $24,000. The engine's not strong, but it'll get you where you got to go, and the gas mileage is pretty good. Let's move on to the next step. We're going to build the Sport out. Oh, wait a minute. Let's go back to where we were. Because we got to get it in all-wheel drive. You got to get it in all-wheel drive. I don't see why you could even bother getting one of these. SUV, SAV, whatever they call them. How can you not get one in all-wheel drive? Pop the extra, even if it's $1,500, $2,000. You got to get it. So the Sport now becomes 25,000 450. Interior color or exterior colors. Let's keep it light. Let's do silver. With the interior, it gives us what? We've got one option, which is black cloth. Are there any packages? The Sport Eye Active Sense package. What does that include again? The lane departure warning, the smart brake support, the rain sensing wipers. Yeah, for only six and a quarter. Let's just get it. Let's just get it. How do you do it? Check. Okay. Next step. These are some accessories, front and rear. I'm not going to really get into accessories because, let me see if there's anything that I really like, first of all, before I say I'm not going to get into it. You got to get the all-weather mats. I think the fog lights are cool. I think the interior lighting kit, what is that going to do? This feature brings understated white accent lighting to the... Yeah, I like that. Yeah, it's extra stuff, but I like to personalize. You got to get the illuminated door sill plates. The Mazda mobile start. I don't think auto dimming mirror, the parking sensors. Oh, there's a lot of stuff to get. And the wheel locks. It's cheap security for your wheels. The roof rails, no. The trailer hitch, no. The front and rear bumper trim package, what is that? They don't even tell us. No. So, no, then we don't need it. Car's just under 30 grand. Car's just under 30 grand for the Sport. Can I save this build? Can we save the build? I can't tell. Hang on 1 second. Yes, I can save the build. I'm going to save this build, and then we're going to move on to the next one. This one's the Sport. Right? This one was a Sport with the all-wheel drive, because I believe you got to get them with the all-wheel drive. Let's save this PDF and then move to the next one. Okay, now let's go back to the build, and then we can go, let's choose this model. Let's choose that model. This model starts at $28,490 with the all-wheel drive option. This is the Touring. Okay, now, before we jump off into that, let's get the rest of this. Now, this gets that same engine. In addition, here's where we want to read down here. In addition, it gets what? The 19-inch wheels, LED headlights that are auto-leveling, the rain-sensing wipers, the leatherette seats, which we had to, that was bundled in an option in the Sport. The 6-way seats, AM/FM stereo, dual-zone climate, illuminated mirrors, advanced keyless entry. You get a lot. And then there's all the Sport features too. So smart brake, lane departure warning, USBs, a bunch of stuff. So yeah, let's take that and let's go to the next step. Colors. We're just going to leave the color. It's not important. Go to the interior. Got a couple of options. I'm always going with the dark options. We're going with the black leatherette, not the cloth. So the Sport had cloth. This gets leatherette. Surely the next one gets leather. Packages. The preferred equipment package, which gives us what? The Bose, the navigation, the home link, the sunroof, the moonroof, I should say, the power Liftgate with the programmable height. Yeah, we want that. We're on that. Check. Next step. Which ones was it? I like the wheel locks. I like the... Okay, so they removed that. Okay, that's fine. Parking sensors. I don't think we need the mobile start. The illuminated door things. We need the ambient lighting, the fog lights, the all-weather mats. Yeah, you need that stuff. And then, yeah, I think we're at there. $31,745. Ooh, these prices are real aggressive. I just did the Hyundai Sonata, and I was saying, how great the prices were, and I don't think there's going to be one that's even more affordable. This Mazda might be more affordable than the Hyundai Sonata, but like I said, the link to the playlist. Okay, I put it up in the beginning. I'm going to put them down in the descriptions too. So it's down in the description as well, the link to the playlist. So you can go check it out. So you can see what the Hyundai Sonata, because the price is really, really close to this. $31,745 for this one. And they give us all this breakdown. They lay it down beautifully, plus all the standard features. And this is going to be all in the PDF, because I'm going to download it right now. Now, this one was the Touring all-wheel drive, right? Copy. Let me just copy this whole thing. Touring all-wheel drive. Let's get it. Okay, we got that one. Let's go back and let's go take a look at this Grand Touring, right? And let's read more about the Grand Touring. So it's going to tell us the Grand Touring features. It gets the same engine, 6-speed automatic, G vectoring control because we got the all-wheel drive system. Now here's the extra stuff that it gets over the other ones. It's got the LED running lights this time, the LED fog lights. We don't have to do that as an extra. LED combination tail lights. It's got a bunch of stuff. Leather trim seats, 8-way seats, 6-way power passenger, 8-way power driver, the Bose 10 speaker, the navigation. It's got all the stuff. It's got all the goodies. The goodies are there for $30,000 for just basically $32,000. You're getting a lot of car. No wonder I see so many Mazdas running around now. Look how cheap they are. The prices are good. You're getting a lot of car for the money. The premium package, we're throwing it on there. What is it? The active driving display with traffic sign recognition. That's the heads-up stuff. Heated steering wheel, heated rear seats, windshield wiper de-icer. What was that, 1300 1395? Yeah, we're on it. Click. Check. Send us to our accessories. Let's go back. Let's go back. Let's go back. Let's go back. Where are we at? Where are we at? Trailer hitch. No, no. Wheel locks. The parking sensors. Let's do the illuminated. Let's do the mobile start for fun on this top tier one. The interior lighting package, all weather package. I'm not much for the nets and stuff. So look, 35,815. Good price. Good price. A lot of car. Good price. A lot of car. I'm gonna wrap this one up. That's the Grand Touring all-wheel drive, 2018. Grand Touring all-wheel drive, 2018. Let me wrap this up. Hang on. Okay, I got that one saved. So that was it. You know what? We got through this whole thing. This was the Mazda CX-5 for 2018. A lot of car. A lot of car. We don't want to look at that one, do we? Want to go back here. Let's at least look at the front of this. Okay, so a lot of car. You can't go wrong if you can afford the $35,000. You might as well just get the Grand Touring. And ours came to $35,000 because I threw all those extras in there. If you didn't do those extras, it would have been a little bit less than that. So I think that at the end of the day, I mean, you can afford, if you can afford it, get the Touring. But they're all good. Really like it. Really like it. All right, so I'm going to wrap this video up. I think we've come to a conclusion, or yeah, we've come to the conclusion. Remember, this car is one of 5 for the cars that make good Lyft or Uber cars. This was my 5th one. I'm finally done. I've been doing these videos in succession. Woohoo! Done. All right, so hope you found this video helpful or entertaining. If you did, like I said, pay it forward with just liking, sharing, or subscribing. That's all you got to do. That'll help me out, and I'd really appreciate it. Have a wonderful day. Thanks for watching.